What if the greatest cathedrals of Europe weren't built by humans at all? Before you laugh, take a moment, because mathematics may prove it. Our story begins in Reims, France, home to one of Earth's most astonishing structures, Reims Cathedral. Its towers stretch toward the heavens, its walls covered with thousands of perfectly carved figures. A frozen symphony of stone. History says construction began in 1211 and was completed in just 80 years. But think about that. 800 years ago, there was no electricity, no cranes, no trucks, no computers. Just horses, hammers, and chisels. Could such perfection truly have been achieved under those conditions? The question alone sounds impossible. We are told that people who lived in cold huts, wrote by candlelight, and fought with swords somehow built megastructures that defy modern engineering. Every block perfectly placed, every arch mathematically precise. Yet this was supposedly the Dark Ages. But Reims Cathedral isn't alone. All across Europe, cathedrals and castles rise like echoes of another civilization. Structures so precise, they seem to mock our modern machines. Where were the quarries? Who cut the stones? How were they transported without engines or steel? The chronicles are silent. It's as if history was rewritten, a neat timeline built to hide something far greater. And here's where a strange pattern appears. Fire. Almost every great cathedral supposedly rose from the ashes of a wooden church that burned down. Convenient, isn't it? A story copied and pasted across the continent to explain the unexplained. And what about the architects? Names like Jean d'Orbe appear in history, but their lives are pure mystery. No blueprints, no schools, no students, no real records. They appear out of nowhere, build miracles, and vanish. Were they even real? Or were they inserted later? To give credit to someone, anyone, for what already existed. But all of this is just the surface. The real blow comes from the one force that cannot lie, mathematics. Historians can invent stories, but numbers follow natural law. By applying modern population growth rates backward in time, we reach an impossible result. In the year 1200, when the great cathedrals were supposedly being built, Earth's total population would have been fewer than 20,000 people. That's smaller than a small town today. Who, then, built the cathedrals? If the population was effectively zero, then these buildings must predate humanity as we know it. They are the remnants of a previous, advanced civilization, one wiped out by a global cataclysm. Perhaps in the 18th century, something massive happened, a reset. The survivors rebuilt amid ruins, creating myths to explain what they could not understand. They didn't build the cathedrals, they inherited them. And everywhere, the same signature appears, identical symbols, the same mythical creatures, the same architectural code spanning continents. This was no collection of isolated builders, it was one global culture, a civilization erased and renamed by history. Mathematics, architecture, and silence. Together they whisper one truth. We are not the first civilization. We are just the latest to wake up among the ruins of the old world.